Ah yes, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. A classic beloved by many. A lot of people think that this is the best Sonic game ever. And I'm sure one of them. Not gonna lie here, Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite Sonic game of all time. I've started with it, I come back to it most of the time and I enjoy it every time. So this review might come off a little biased, but I'll try my best to keep my nostalgia goggles off.
Even though, oh my god, this game is so good, like the music, it's amazing. Oh my god, Knuckles is so strong, like he punched the super out of Super Sonic. How strong is this guy? And then he stole the emerald and laugh at you. Jesus fucking Christ, and oh my god, and the level design, all hands moving so fast, everything is so cool. Oh. What? I say I'll try.
So this beauty of a game isn't exactly one game. As you see, due to time restraints, Sega was forced to release only half of the game, Sonic 3. In the same year later, they released the second half of the game, Sonic and Knuckles. Both of them can be played as separate games, but they truly shine when they combine.
You see that?
Now we are a quality game, bitch.
You see, Sonic and Knuckles came with something called the lock-on technology, and thanks to that you could have inserted other cartridges inside of it. So once you put Sonic 3 inside Sonic and Knuckles, we get Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is a mouthful, so from now on I'm just going to call it Sonic 3, since technically it was supposed to be the third game. In the last two games I kinda skipped the story summary, mostly because they weren't really that interesting to talk about. Sonic 1 it's about Sonic trying to stop Eggman, and Sonic 2 it's about Sonic trying to stop Eggman with Tails in space. Sonic 3 spices things a little by introducing the Master Emerald and its guardian Knuckles the Red Guy, because there's no way in hell you're going to convince me that that guy is an echidna. After the crash of the Death Egg in Sonic 2, Eggman found another way to launch it by using the Master Emerald as a power source. Knowing that Sonic and Tails would try to stop him, he tricked Knuckles into thinking that Sonic is the one who's trying to steal the Master Emerald. Of course, his plan works, and while Sonic is dealing with Knuckles, Eggman takes away the Emerald and launches the Death Egg once again. After realizing who the real enemy is, Knuckles is too tired after duking out with Sonic and being electrified, so he decided to help Sonic reach the Death Egg by sending him to the Sky Sanctuary. From there, Sonic gets to the Death Egg, defeats Eggman and returns the Master Emerald to Knuckles. Oh, Tails was there too. See, a little more interesting than the other stories. We got the same black and white with Sonic and Eggman, but a shade of grey with Knuckles, since he's not a bad guy nor a good guy, he's just a guy who's trying to do his job. Also, did I mention that there is Tails too? The story wasn't the only thing improved though. The gameplay got a lot better too. For Sonic it's kinda the same as before, he can jump and do the spin dash. He gained a new ability called the Insta Shield. It doesn't seem that much, but trust me when I say this ability it's a boss killer. He can also use an Elemental Shield specific ability. Something that was introduced to this game were the Elemental Shields, with each element giving Sonic a different ability and also protecting him from that element. Tails returned from Sonic 2 as a playable character, but instead of being a Sonic clone, he has the ability to fly for a limited time. The third playable character is Knuckles. He can jump as high as Sonic or Tails, but he makes up for it with the ability to climb walls and glide. The level design takes advantage of the three characters by giving them specific paths that only a specific character can reach. For example, while in the first set of Angel Island, Sonic has to jump on the spring to reach the upper path, while Knuckles has to break the rocks in front of him to take a different path that completely changed the second act. And this kind of design is present through the whole game. There's a lot more emphasis on exploration too. Like in Sonic 2 you gotta keep an eye open for secrets and different pathways. But nothing says exploration better than the special stages. No more need for holding a specific amount of rings to access them. All you have to do now is explore the level, find the giant ring, jump into it and boom, you're in the special stage. And even though that makes the rings less important than in the first two games, I'd say that is the best way to handle the special stages. No longer do you have to make sure that you don't get hit until you end the level or the next checkpoint. All you gotta do now is keep your eyes open. Plus, the rings didn't lose their purpose. Besides giving you an extra life, they can give you access to one of the 3 bonus stages, where you can win more rings, extra lives and elemental shields. The special stages themselves are a mixed bag for me. I consider them better than the last two. For once, they're not as annoying, much simpler, and I can bring Tails with me because he doesn't try to screw me over. The idea of the special stage is to collect the blue spheres while avoiding the red ones. Once you touch a blue sphere, it will become red, so you'll need to be careful. A way to make the stage easier is to turn the spheres into rings. The only really annoying part is the fact that the longer you stay in the special stage, the faster it gets, and combined with the checkerboard pattern of the floor, it becomes a real pain to look at. Once again, the reward for getting the emeralds is Super Sonic or Hyper Knuckles. Tails doesn't get a super form at first, but he does get one after collecting the Super Emeralds, a new addition to the game. Collecting the Super Emeralds isn't any different from collecting Chaos Emeralds, but instead of looking for a golden ring, you look for a rainbow one, and you can only begin to look for them after the second half of the game. Sonic also gets a new form. Hyper Sonic. It has all the benefits of a super form, plus a screen nuke attack and being able to breathe underwater. Last but not least, collecting the emeralds will give Sonic a new zone, Doomsday. It's not really a hard fight, you just gotta be careful on your ring count. Graphically, this game shits on the first two games. Not only the animation got more detailed, but the sprites for Sonic and Tails got a rework. Sonic got a lot more bubbly and cute, but still keeps his edgy attitude he's known for. The backgrounds are more detailed than ever, and the sprites for almost everything got more volume, making them look almost 3D, when they aren't. And with so many zones, the graphic can truly shine with all the different themes that weren't used in the previous game, like a jungle, inside of a volcano, a crystal cave, and much more. Music-wise, well...
It's perfect, moving on. So yeah, I guess it's pretty obvious that I like this game. No, I love this game. Great graphics, outstanding music, multiple characters with slightly different adventures, and the best level design a Sonic game ever had. This game is worth playing anytime. If you're feeling down, play Sonic 3. If you're feeling happy, play Sonic 3. If you're playing Sonic 3, play Sonic 3. It's a great game and I recommend to anybody who wants to have a great time with a fast-paced platformer. Well, that was my review of Sonic 3 Knuckles. I hope you liked it and I'll see you next time. Huh? Wonder who's knocking at the door.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
I'm coming.